The Mediterranean Sea, 1631. A quiet Italian coastal village wakes to the sound of oars cutting through morning fog. By noon, over 1,000 people gone, vanished into ships that dissolved back into the horizon, and among them, hundreds of women who would never see their homes again. This is the story history tried to bury. For over 3 centuries, the Barbary coast of North Africa was home to one of history's most horrifying slave trades. Over 1 million Europeans were enslaved by Barbary pirates. But while men faced brutal labor, the women faced something far darker. When corsair ships returned to port, captive women were paraded through slave markets. They were categorized young or old, beautiful or plain. Each detail determined their price and their fate. The most attractive women were sold to harems of wealthy Ottoman officials. Stripped of their names, their faith, their identities, they became property. These harems weren't romantic fantasies, they were prisons dressed in silk. Women were forbidden from leaving, forbidden from contacting families, forced to convert to Islam just to survive. Those deemed less desirable faced backbreaking labor as domestic servants, still vulnerable to violence from anyone with authority over them. Some women were sold multiple times, passed from owner to owner like livestock. There was no escape. Even ransomed women who returned home faced rejection. European society saw them as tainted, damaged, ruined. Their own families shunned them. In 1627, corsairs raided Iceland. In 1631, they emptied an entire Irish village. In 1544, they took 4,000 people from a single Italian island. And European powers, they looked the other way for centuries. History remembers Barbary pirates as adventurers, but for the women they captured, they were the architects of a fate worse than death, a living erasure. This is only the beginning of what history buried. Watch the full documentary on our channel to uncover the complete horrifying truth. This is Grimoryx, where darkness is documented.